For the latest in consumer and industry news, top trends and market perspectives, stay tuned to Mintel News featuring commentary from Mintel's team of global category analysts. May 30, 2018 Hotspots brings you the Mintel Trends team's top observations on product and service launches from around the world. From a touch-sensitive dress that measures how many times a woman gets inappropriately touched to facial recognition glasses used to identify and catch criminals, find out the most innovative global initiatives happening this month. In the eyes of law, China facial recognition spectacles are helping Chinese police to identify and catch criminals. The target spotting glasses were worn by officers to identify known fugitives and fraudsters at a busy Zhengzhou rail station during the Spring Festival holidays. Specially designed for police use, the eyewear scans the faces of passengers entering the station, then uses a facial recognition software to search a database of suspects stored on a tablet. The high-tech specs are reportedly capable of recognizing one specific face surrounded by up to 10,000 others within 100 milliseconds. Facial recognition technology is being more widely adopted around the world as a means of improving surveillance, security and safety. The U.S. government is rolling out a facial recognition software program to catch fake passports in airports, while in South Korea, a driver monitoring system utilizes face recognition technology to alert sleepy bus drivers. Another compelling development is the adoption of facial recognition to study consumers' emotional responses to new products and services. This creative implementation can engage and inspire consumers, as it showcases an upbeat side to technology that is often perceived as having been developed for more routine purposes. Joyce Lam, trends analyst, Asia-Pacific Dress for Respect, Brazil. To highlight the high incidence of female harassment, Schweppes has designed a touch-sensitive dress which measures how many times women get inappropriately touched. 3 women were invited to wear the dress in a nightclub. Each time they were touched, the interaction was sent via Wi-Fi to a platform that transformed it into data. In less than 4 hours, the 3 women were touched 157 times, or over 40 times per hour. Soda drinks don't have a good reputation these days. 44% of Brazilian consumers say they are worried about the health impacts of artificial sweeteners in carbonated soft drinks, while 36% say these drinks contain too much sugar, according to Mintel research on carbonated soft drinks in Brazil. Faced with consumer scrutiny, carbonated soft drinks brand Schweppes has chosen to tap into an important and largely discussed issue in an effort to better connect with consumers: female-focused violence and sexual harassment. The Dress for Respect campaign adds to the Jetlight was born out of an academic research project looking into the positive impact of specific lighting at the right time during flights. From this research, Jetlight has developed an algorithm which optimizes aircraft cabin lighting on long-haul flights to suit human biorhythms and reduce jet lag. Jetlight is harnessing the power of the senses to improve people's flying experience, with light manipulation increasingly considered to affect changes in mood. Its jet lag-beating service is particularly likely to appeal to business travelers, who may have to step straight off the plane and into the office. The growth of low-cost airlines in recent years would suggest that price is the most important factor when choosing airlines. Yet, according to Mintel's UK research on airlines, 68% of Brits who have traveled by air in the last 12 months would pay a little extra for added comfort on a long-haul flight. Sophie Corfin, manager of Trends, EMEA Redefining Success, U.S. hotel brand Courtyard by Marriott has launched a new advertising campaign focusing on the passions and lifestyles of millennials. The concept features a young woman traveling to destinations such as Chile, Singapore and Bangkok. The advert is narrated by the young woman's father, where he recounts his daughter ignoring his advice to follow the status quo, instead making him proud as she forged a different path for herself. Millennials pride themselves in pursuing a more meaningful life and exploring non-traditional career options. According to Mintel's U.S. research on marketing to millennials, 6 in 10 millennials say they feel optimistic about having a more fulfilling life than their parents. Courtyard by Marriott has identified this shift and is catering to millennials' evolving perceptions of success and happiness. To engage young consumers, brands must consider moving beyond outdated traditions and be authentic in their pursuit to embrace and better reflect today's modern consumer. Ileana Alvarenga, Trends Analyst, North America. A Handmaid's Tale, Thailand Thai stationery chain B2S has unveiled a campaign that aims to persuade designers to return to working by hand. The new advertising push celebrates handmade by showing how techniques popular on image editing softwares like Photoshop can be recreated by hand. The campaign has sparked conversations in the design and art industries, where traditional design tools are increasingly being replaced by digital alternatives. While the transition from living offline to online is creating opportunities across industries, it is also posing challenges in areas where physical products and services have traditionally dominated. B2S, for example, is competing in a stationery category struggling to adapt to digitization, with the brand hoping to revive sales by emphasizing the superior credentials of handmade. This strategy has generated significant discussion and positive feedback because it taps into a counter-trend emerging alongside digitization, the desire for tangible objects. We've already seen many retro physical objects such as vinyls and printed photos enjoy a renaissance in recent years. Delon Wang, manager of Trends, APAC.